Alright, so I just got done walking down a very uninteresting dirt road. And, like, the only interesting thing was my friend's house, and there were a couple of dogs that were kind of there and decided to bark at me. And I'm going to run across the street so this lady doesn't run me over. Oh, right. Okay. That was interesting, and I hope I never do that again. Alright, so I don't know if it's the heat or the fact that I haven't walked in, like, forever, but I'm starting to get some weird cramps going on in my stomach. So that's kind of, so I hope things will clear themselves out when I stop at Base Camp 1. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have Johnson Creek Boulevard. Yes, all right. There's the giant Home Depot store. And, so Adam is texting me again, so that's an interesting thing. By the way, check out myspace.com/skyshatterrocks to check out our band called Skyshatter. Alright, so, just in case you want to listen to some voiceless demos that we hope to improve upon a little bit, hope to get a record deal out of the whole thing. It's myspace.com/skyshatterrocks. That's all one word. There's no underscores or hyphens or whatever in there. So, here's a sidewalk I never knew existed. But that doesn't matter because we're coming up on Base Camp 1, aka the Johnson Creek Fred Meyers. So, speed 35. Okay. I think I'm just going to keep talking to myself for a little bit. I mean, I know that's kind of what I've been doing, but man, you cars are friggin' noisy. Look, I'm trying to make a documentary here, and you're just screwing this all up. I can't concentrate on what I'm saying, because like every 3 seconds I hear whoosh, 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 gas guzzler. Anyway, so, end road work. Anyway, so I'm looking at signs, and you're bored when signs become some of the most interesting things on the, giant wishes, some of the most interesting things on the entire planet. Signs are not interesting. They're supposed to grab your attention to buy products that this company spent a lot of money to try to grab your attention to buy the products, and then they make them a lot of money, and advertising is kind of weird. I kind of want to go into advertising, I would make interesting billboards. Like, I can't think of an example because I don't know what company I'd be working for, but like, say for example, I don't know, whatever. I'll think of it when I'm hired. So just so you all know, like if you're interested in hiring someone to do your advertising work for you, like, give me a ring. I need a job anyway. Well, speaking of jobs, I've been taking out some job applications recently. I've been took one out at that was an interesting sticker. Took one out at let's see, where was I? GameStop. So I mean, I figure, I'm a nerd. I love video games. Why not work in the place where I give them to people, and then maybe get some for discount prices? I think that's a good deal. Nothing wrong with that. Then Industrial Ride Shop at Clackamas Town Center. I said, hey, you gotta have a resume only. We don't do applications here. And I'm like, you skater sons of, well, okay, I'll do that. I mean, it doesn't necessarily make me a, whoa. Okay, never mind. I don't know why that was so interesting. The trees look like they have eyes. That's probably just the dehydration speaking. Alright, so, anyhow. So, where was I? Yeah, anyway, so, Industrial's like, hey, you need a resume, and then Hot Topic had the most interesting thing in the world. They said, hey, you know what? You need to fill out the application, but that's just boring if we just get a random just application. If you want to make it more interesting, do something with it, like make it artistic and pretty, and make it capture our attention. This video would probably be a good idea for that. Hot Topic, I can sponsor you. No, probably not. I don't know. Whatever. So, anyway, here's a random tangent that I kind of want to go off on. You see these streets, right? You see all these things going on here. You see the street signs and the street lights and the crosswalks. I swear, somewhere, let's wait for this thing to go by. I swear somewhere, there's a laboratory where they look at every time somebody pushes one of these damn buttons. I swear. They watch for it, and they make a list of how many people think by pressing those, it actually makes the thing change. I don't know, that's just something I would do, you know? I would sit there, I would experiment. I would say, okay, how many dumbasses does it take? You know? How many? Let's see how many. What's the average IQ of the United States? I'm gonna figure that out by installing these buttons all over the place. And I know they're closed circuits. I know that if you just wait, it'll go through. I just know it. But, you know, there's some weird human mentality about us that makes us have to push the damn button. We have to push the button. We don't care what the button is, we have to push it. If it's a knob, we gotta turn it. If it's a switch, we gotta flip it. Whatever it is, we have to do it. I don't know why. That's probably why the human race is gonna go extinct. Because like some guy in a nuclear power plant is gonna just say, "Oh hey, a button," and then he presses it, and then the whole world goes into a nuclear winter. And it'll all be his fault because he's human and he had to push the button. I mean, a robot would never make that mistake. I mean, not that I advocate us replacing all of us with robots. I mean, some humans are smarter than others, but I'm just saying, with some humans, they just have to push the button. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, here's Base Camp 1, and I will buy myself a drink, and I will window shop at electronics stuff, because I'm a nerd, and I'm going to talk to you later.